I am Dr. Satyam Priyadarshy. I am the founder and CEO of Reignite Future based in USA. I have roughly about 25 plus years of experience creating value from data-driven innovations. And in the last 10 years, I've spent actually leveraging tools of artificial intelligence to transform one of the most complex industries called oil and gas industry. And in that sense, if you look at it now, everybody talks about AI as if it is the most important thing. But I've been doing that for last 10 years in oil and gas, and before that in many other industries. And I've consulted for more than 10 different verticals in the past few years. What we look at it is all about supply chain and procurement, and I just completed a workshop to show people how do you leverage these exponential technologies the right way. One of the biggest challenges that people think these technologies are complex. They require a lot of different quick solutions, but actually there is a method to the madness. One has to really realize that these technologies are very powerful and can be leveraged in a step-by-step fashion with lowest possible risk and the highest amount of return on innovation. And when we look at procurement side or supply chain side, most of these industries, if you look at say oil and gas, their supply chain is anywhere between 40 to 60% inefficient, depending on at what level of supply chain you are looking at, for the organization level to country level to global level. But at the same time, if you look at in the airline industry, we all know that even today with all the data that exists, we still lose bags. And with all the tagging available and all the data available, how does it happen? Because we could actually now really leverage various algorithms at all different points in the workflow to actually reduce and almost make it to zero. Like we can talk about energy transition, net zero, same thing we can do, bag loss zero. And that should be the goal by leveraging the technology. So that one of the things is to think about is incorporating data from different areas, especially when we look at airline industry, how much, when we are doing flight path, we look at weather data, all those patterns. But when it comes to really looking at this back-end side, we could actually incorporate those concepts even in the back-end side. If the weather is going to be bad, there could be very short connect times, for example, then there is a possibility that bags might not be loaded on the ongoing flights. Now, how can we build those things into the model that can be really taken into consideration, and it will help.